I think I'm starting to come to understand that it's okay for men and women to praise gods that are beneath Jesus as though they are above him. And when I say that, I mean nobody else has to walk on eggshells. Nobody is made to feel like they have to walk on eggshells in any other religion. It seems like every other religion has the freedom to speak boldly and feel strongly about who they worship and who they're following. But when it comes to us Christians, we have to be made to feel like we have to walk on eggshells. Like we have no voice. Or we can't be proud of who we're praising. Or just who we're thankful for being there for us and helping us in our troubled times. I don't understand that. And I don't think we'll ever come to understand that. But as I sit and I was thinking today, I feel like the reason why that is because the name of Jesus holds a whole lot of power, a whole lot of weight behind it. Those other gods that people are worshiping, their names don't hold no kind of weight to it. Their names don't hold no kind of power to it to give anybody any fear. But the name of Jesus and the miracle signs and wonders that he did in that Bible back then, those miracle signs and wonders had those people scared. When really all God was trying to do was get them to understand who he was and that the person who sent him lived in him. And to this day, that still is a problem. That still is a problem. But I don't know. I was just walking around my apartment just thinking about that. Like, nobody will fear a God that has no power. Nobody would fear a God that has no power. Like, nobody would fear a king that has no power. Just think about that. The kings that are around here this day and time, if they didn't have some type of power, nobody would fear them. Nobody would listen to them. Nobody would care. So, we serve a God, worship a God, praise a God who has a relationship with us, who loves us, who cares for us, who wants the best for us, who wants to help us, and he holds a whole lot of power. And it's sad because the Lord that we worship is the same Lord that created not only us, but the ones who choose not to believe for whatever reason. He created all of us, whether we like it or not. God created you, boo-boo. He created you in your mother's womb. He allowed you to live. He allowed you to breathe the breath of life. And yet you do not believe in him. He allows you to wake up every morning to see the light of day. He breathes the breath of life in your lungs every day. Just for you to get up to deny him, to think that you woke yourself up, to think that you accomplished all your dreams and your successes on your own. Who you think put those thoughts inside your mind? Who you think carried you through the schooling and all of the difficulties to get to where you are? That wasn't on your own. That was God. And the fact that people can't give him the recognition and the praise that he deserves is sad. Because I don't think y'all fully understand that the same God who got you there is the same God who can take you out of there. Meaning he the same God that blessed you, and he giveth, and he sure can taketh away. But we don't serve a nasty God. We don't serve a spiteful God. But he'll let you continue to live in your luxury and to have that good life and to continue to deny him while you're living the dream. But when that day comes, and it will come, you got to answer for that. You got to answer for that. And it's going to be too late for you to try to switch over to the right side, because you have already been stuck on the wrong side for too long. All I can say is I don't wish for nobody to perish. But you have to embrace the invitation that God has given you. Because if you keep rejecting it, in the end, he's going to reject you. He's going to reject you. I don't know. I be thinking a lot. But yeah, we got to realize that the only reason these people around here have a problem with God, with Jesus, is because our God holds the key. He is the key, the truth, the way, the light. He holds a power that nobody else will ever hold. And no matter how much power these people in this world try to obtain, they will never, ever compare to the power that Jesus holds over all things. So whether we acknowledge him for who he is and what he does, it really don't matter. Because at the end of it all, every knee will bow and every tongue will confess, willingly or unwillingly. You will confess the name of Jesus. So I just pray that people come to know God before it's too late, that you come to develop a relationship with him, and knowing who he is and understanding his love for you before it's too late. God is a loving God. He's a forgiving God. He's a gracious God. It's nothing that you've done, that you're doing, that he won't forgive. There's nothing that you could ever do or say that can change the love that God has for you. He's not like man. He doesn't love you on conditions. He loves us unconditionally, no matter what. And all he wants is to give you a good life while you're here on earth. And for you to have an even better life eternally with him. Make the right decision, y'all. Make the right decision before it's too late. I pray for all of y'all. I pray for everybody's salvation. I don't wish for none of us to perish. None of us. But we have to make the right decision on our own. Because God isn't going to force himself on you. He's not going to make you choose him. Recognize who God is in your life. Give him the praise. Give him what is due to him. Give him the glory, because it's nothing that you have done in your life that God didn't help you with. Every good thing that has happened to you in your life, that you have accomplished, that you have been able to do, wasn't on your own. God was there for you. God helped you. And even though bad things happen, God doesn't condone them, but he will allow certain things to happen in our lives so that he can get the glory out of them. Anything bad that happens in our lives, you best to believe that God is going to make sure that something good comes out of that. But you have to give him time to do that for you. God's timing is not our timing. His ways are not our ways, and his thoughts sure as heck ain't our thoughts. But he needs you to partner with him, to allow him to work in your life and your situations to help you. To help you. That's all he want to do. He just want to help us. And we need it. Stop being stubborn. Stop being ugly. You know you need God. You know you need him. All the money in the world and you still ain't happy. Living and doing everything anybody could dream of, but you still ain't happy. You still feel empty. You still feel unfulfilled. You still don't feel loved. Let God in. Let God into those places that you want to keep hidden, that you don't want nobody to know about. But you got to realize God knows everything about you. It's nothing that we can hide from God. He knows everything about us. You can fool man, but you can't fool God. Let God in, people. Let him in. Allow him to work in your life to give you the life that you deserve. And the life that you have built for yourself has nothing compared to what life God has for you. So let God in and let God be God. Let him be him. And I guarantee you that it'll be worth everything that you have gone through. Y'all have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later.